Happy Saturday afternoon, Saturday, July 24th, just after 3 o'clock, and it is 92 degrees out. It's pretty breezy too, about 13-14 miles an hour, southwest winds blowing more of that wonderful heat in. But look who came with me this week. And we have Dahlia starting. We're told that they stay blooming into the fall, so that's something to look forward to. I'm willing to wait for it to keep opening. Campanuela still blooming out, filling out nicely. Stargazer lily getting a little bit bigger. I think they're a little bit later this year than usual. So the Hosta is opening and dropping, quite full. This Hosta blooming over here, and I still don't think, I think that's going to be it for buds on this one, but this one here. And I'm out now at 3 o'clock because if I wait for the sun to get any lower, it's going to be even harder to get some good footage with the sun bleaching out. We also have moles, and with our flower beds and stuff, I'm a little worried about that. So I got a couple of mole traps, and I also got some solar powered sonic mole repellers here in the ground around the garden, which some of it's looking a little sad, but after, you know, last 5 days of intense heat and humidity. But we have been snacking on the lettuce. So that was not a deer or anything that got that. That was us that got it. People got it. Potatoes. And finally, the Nasturtium, or the Lilies rather, starting to open. I just hope that these ones are okay, tipping over a little bit. And the reason why I'm a little worried is, you see these guys here wilting over like that, and this is one of the areas that the mole had come through. So I hope we don't have a mole in there. Let me get back here with the sun behind me. So the peaches are getting, I mean, still have a little ways to go. I'm not quite sure because I didn't, you know, really thin any of them out. That one's getting color, but everything's just on this one side of the tree that's still live. Here's moles. So these potatoes are doing good. Kale's doing all right. We also picked some radishes, been snacking on those, been watering the okra. Oh, I don't remember if I had pointed this out in other videos, but the hazelnut tree already has its pods forming on here. A few up there too. So here's the lily garden, and I'm trying to steady this up. There is a butterfly up on the other bee balm that we have. That's another surprise. We have like a lilac bee balm. Bees in there, and something else tiny with wings. Oh, I put one down here too on the clover. We're just looking these guys up. They're a White Mountain something that I can't remember. I'm going to have to repeat it a number of times before I remember those. So yeah, we have the red lilies here, and we have the orange in there, and I'll scope around there too. And then we have the yellow back there that you can see. But yeah, this is the bee balm that was taking its time opening up. Now look at you. Look at the pretty, almost blue or aqua in your wings there. Oh, and you got some moths on here, as well as the bees. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. And of course our red bee balm that's been growing all along. And I apologize if this washes out or hurts your eyes. The sun is like really strong on this. I believe these are the banana lilies. Then we have the mixed in here, the red and the orange and yellow. And that center one is the pods are getting ready to open up there with a nice, deep, rich orange. So, and the liatris over here too is finally starting to flower in color. But you see, these are all perfectly straight up. So, I don't know, that sonic mole repellent is right on the corner there. It should be reaching. We'll have to see if those actually work or not. I have plenty of areas around the yard to test them on. What do you say, Teddy? Almost getting disappointing over here. A lot of these sunflowers in the middle aren't doing so well. And last year it was about the same with the grass growing in there. This Mexican one is doing okay. Those tend to be shorter from what I'm told, but I honestly think that the soil here is just not deep enough for the longer taproots of the sunflowers. These are doing really good. These are higher than knee level now. The ones on the other side of the fence in that area are doing good. Late start, but even the ones in the front row are looking nice and full now. And it's just this one on the edge here that something got to the lower leaves, but it looks like it's making up for it near the top. Just a few clouds, very hot. This is not the kind of weather I moved to New Hampshire for. So we'll go around back where we have more good stuff to check out, and then I'm gonna have to get Teddy inside and get out of this heat. Bangor, he loves the heat. He lays out on these hot days right out in the sun. He rolls around in the dusty, dry soil. I think that helps with the bugs. So this hydrangea back here is doing well. We are going to have lots and lots of blossoms. And unfortunately, the robin that had 3 eggs that hatched, and she was just starting to feed them, my evil cat Bilbo decided that that was going to be fun hunting expedition, and she went out overnight and she killed the mother, and we brought the babies to a rescue rehabilitator locally, and hopefully, you know, anyway, not happy with my cat. I know they do what they do. It was fine when she sucked the varmints. Anyway, this bee balm is beautiful, and you can see that some of it is starting at the top. It's already getting a little bald here, but it's still got some new growth underneath. But so much of it everywhere. This is a good time of day for this particular one, for these colors. So we have more of the Hosta back here, and believe it or not, we still have a little bit of Sweet William in flower. And then a lot of the ones back here are getting into go to seed, little seed heads. So we'll go and we'll shake those out. And we'll get some more of the black-eyed Susans back here too. And we'll save a bunch. more of this two-tone or variegated. Look how striking that is. It really pops. There we go. Nice to see you in the videos, Teddy. Everybody missed you. Let me get up over here. So yeah, this is just starting now. So all these tall ones, they're all going to be either, you know, this single tasty orange over here, or with this variegated in here. This dahlia is still no taller. And that pretty much tells us all we need to know, that next year we have to find a much sunnier place for it. And patience are still doing good. And the Hosta. And hopefully there's still enough here to show. But this rose that deplanted this year got a flower on it. And I got to get a nice whiff of it yesterday, and it smells wonderful. It's very strong. The purple dragon is going to seed too. So we're going to save a lot of those seeds and spread this some more, because this is such a fantastic ground cover. Foamy bells are actually looking perked up from the last time. I think maybe they just like the stronger sunlight and they bounce up. Still has some clematis here. This one is doing fantastic. It's so long this year that boom's going. It started pretty early. So again, those are more seeds that we'll have to keep up with. Geraniums are blooming again. Enjoying that afternoon sunshine. Check out this Nasturtium. It is so vigorous this year, so strong. You can tell they like that stronger sunlight, because every one of them have all moved to the, you know, southern south afternoon sun part of their respective buckets. Even over here too. But leaves are so big, and there's still tons and tons of flowers yet to go. You know, this vine here, it's going to grab out around that pine. This one down here. Have to go and kind of lift those up and give it some place to go. I'm very happy. But yeah, this is the grotto area in the later afternoon with the sun peeking through. Vinca vine is almost to the base of the tree, and this planter is about at my eye level. And this one here is not quite down to the lower part of the ground yet. And to finish up with some nice afternoon sun here on the old lion fountain, we have the red lilies over on the left here, and it's not just here. This big bunch here, all they're leaning in or resting on there. Again, the strong nasturtium, and you see they're all leaning over here on the side, but look at nasturtium all the way down. It's still just flower after flower, including these beautiful light. See there. And some more of the red lilies over here. Again, with some back there. And nice, full, strong Hosta. Alright, so I'm going to finish it up there and get back into the air conditioning. I hope everyone else is doing okay with the heat. And we'll see you next week. Oh, and also, I'm going to tack on to the end of the video. I've been taking daily pictures of the lily garden so you can see the progress day over day. So just stay after the wrap up here. It's just going to be a quick like 7 photo montage. Alright, thanks for watching.